CWatt.
Ready?
Yeah.
Okay, I have a quick question. It has nothing to do with anything, but Jade said this to me before we walked into the house.
Okay.
I was talking about what I ate today, and I was like, yeah, I only had about 600 calories today. And she was like, you say that funny. And I said, what? Calories. Calories. She said, you say it like there's like an accent over the R. I was like, what are you talking about? Calories?
No, you say it normal.
Thank you.
Calories.
Yeah, people just like picking on me. That's the problem.
How did she say it?
Calories. I don't know. I think everybody says the same thing the same way. I say one, you get mad at me. I say calories, everybody want to be upset.
Yeah.
Calories.
I'm taking my shoes off.
Are those comfy?
Yeah, they are. But
You tossed them to the wayside like they did something to you.
This is the worst I've ever looked recording an episode.
First of all, you look gorgeous.
Girl.
You look like a child of God. You look like an angel on this earth. Tell her she looks pretty.
I've been running around all day. I've been to IKEA twice in one day,
That's
which
crazy
is
as fuck.
insane.
Yeah.
And we're recording on a Sunday, which just feels weird, feels wrong.
Okay, not only are we recording on a Sunday, we're recording at 7:38 p.m. on a Sunday.
Yeah, normally we record in the morning.
First thing, chop, early morning. I just got off of work.
Yeah.
Tabria literally just told you she went to IKEA twice in one day.
And if it just feels weird, it's dark as fuck outside.
Okay. Can we please talk about this? Did you see the TikTok of that girl saying that she thinks that they stole 2 hours from us?
No, I didn't.
Okay. No, because it sounded like, oh girl, what strain are you smoking on? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But then when she started to explain it, I was like, okay. Because she was like, make it make sense. If the sun was setting at 8 p.m. And now the sun starts setting at 4:30 p.m. But time only went back an hour. How does that make sense? And then she also was saying that she has an internal clock that like always functions on point. And she said that she always wakes up at, I think she said 6 a.m. Every morning. And instead, she's been waking up at 3 every morning. She just lays in bed for 3 hours because she has nothing to do like beyond that point, but she just can't sleep anymore because her body's used to functioning in a specific way. And she was like, this time is different. She's an adult. She's experienced multiple daylight savings iterations. And she was like, this time around, it feels different. Do you agree?
No, I don't.
I do.
No, because it's been gradually setting earlier and earlier. It had like, it wasn't November 1st setting at 8 p.m. and then November 2nd setting at 4. It like the latest it would set before it turned was like 6:30.
No, but that's what she's saying. She's saying that this time around, they set it back further.
No, but even still, like the sun sets at like 5:30 right now.
4:30.
No, it doesn't. It's not set at 4:30
Yes,
right
it
now.
does.
No, but it'll start to get there like
No,
late
it
December.
does set at 4. I promise you, you can look it up right now.
Not over here.
Tabria, I
Mindy.
get off of work
at 4.
I get off of work. The showroom closes on Saturdays and Sundays at 5. It is dark at 5. I walked out. I literally asked to get off early. I walked out of my job at like 5:10. It was pitch black.
Pitch black.
Swear to God, I'm not even exaggerating. I promise you, because it's genuinely like tripping me out because I didn't believe it. At first I was like lies and foolery, but no. Okay. 4:47 by 4, and that's when the sun is set, not when it starts to set.
No, that's when it starts to set.
No, it isn't. That's when it's set. I'm telling you, Tabria, I looked out the window today.
Okay.
The sun was set.
Okay.
Completely down at 5. Sunset is at 4:47. In what reality does the sun start setting? I'll look it up.
I mean, that happens every time this year. It
I
always
don't
sets
believe
really
that.
early. Yes, it
Man,
does.
I jump timelines. I'm not the
Oh
Mindy
my
you knew.
God.
I'm a different Mindy from a different alternate universe.
Okay,
That's crazy.
Well, I think we're in a normal daylight savings, but it's just always such a jump scare with the nighttime now. I hate it. And we painted our room like this really moody blue, which I love.
Oh, I can't wait to see it.
But now it feels just extra dark in there at night.
I bet you Trey loves it.
He loves light.
Oh.
But he does like it, but at first he's like, damn, it's dark.
I was going to say Scorpio vibes.
Yeah.
It's like being in a cave.
He loves light. And I'm the one that I don't hate the light, but just an all white room, I feel like I'm in an insane asylum.
You know what? It's so crazy because I forgot that you were going to start painting. And literally I decided I'm going to paint too. Yeah. I want to do like I haven't decided yet, but I'm stuck between like a really pale pink or a very like neutral light green, but like very neutral.
Yeah.
And if I do green, I would do lime wash.
Okay.
You know?
Your whole apartment or like
the whole thing.
Okay, do it.
I know, but I was like, damn, that's kind of crazy. We really be doing the same shit just in different ways.
Let me know when you do it and I'll come help you.
Period. Jake's already excited about it too.
Not a pro, not really, but you know.
No, girl, I'm not paying nobody. Paint is already expensive as fuck. I'm not paying. No, I'm doing it myself with my friends and the Lord.
Yeah, and with lime wash, you can. Well, for your whole apartment, you may have to get a gallon, but because you dilute it with water, you don't have to get as much.
Well, no, I wasn't gonna do real lime wash.
I know.
Oh yeah,
with regular paint, you do.
Thing.
Well, you have to get 2 colors, so never mind. It's the same price.
It's fine. That's okay. It's all right. My place ain't that big. It's all right. It's okay. All right, well, Tabria, how was your week?
It was good. I've been meaning to ask you, how was Black Phone too?
Oh, I'll tell you. But tell me about your week and then I'll tell you. Okay, fine. I'll tell you. Okay, when saw Black Phone 2, I'm not gonna lie. I enjoyed it. Jay did not.
Really?
She thought it sucked.
Really?
Yes. And I think it was because they extended the storyline in a very like, come on, kind of way. Like the first one felt more realistic.
Yeah.
You know, like the kids had these psychic powers that they probably got from their mama who also had them. And then everything else was happening in reality, aside from them just like being like clairvoyant and clairaudient. In this one, it's like realms crossing, haunted, you know, like you see like the ghosts of like other victims and like all these things, and like the ghost of the guy who is like the bad guy is there actively trying to kill them, and he's like crossing through when they're asleep, and like people are awake watching bodies being thrown from left to right. It's just like,
you know what
I mean?
Really, that storyline is really getting on my nerves because everybody's doing it now, where it's like, oh, you can jump a timeline, anything could happen. It's such a cop-out.
Yeah.
You know, just write a good story in a realistic way.
And if you want to have a part 2, create another bad guy.
Yeah.
Like it could have literally been further in the future, and maybe now because he defeated one evil villain, he wants to go and find all the little pedos. Like there could be so many different ways you could take it. They could use their powers for good, like that married couple that was in Insidious and in you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they like were in like 10 different franchises. We could do the same thing with these kids, but instead they just were like, oh, come back, extend the storyline, your dad still sucks, the guy's still there, and it's just like, you know, the same thing, but just
that's
they're
annoying.
older.
Yeah. Well, we've been going to the movies a lot, lady.
Yes, lady. Yes. Come on, tell me more, ma'am.
Oh my God. We saw Begonia, Predator Badland, and Running Man.
Oh, y'all were big bored this week.
We love the movies.
I love the movies too. Wine Wednesday.
What's that?
Wine Wednesday at iPick.
Oh, well,
yes.
I don't drink wine.
I know, but they have all these other deals too. It's really cool.
Well, yeah. And Trey's leaving, so we're just trying to squeeze out every date night. But everybody was hyping up Begonia a lot. It's definitely, I can recognize when a film is good. I recognize that is a good film. But it was just like, I love the ending.
What was
though.
Begonia?
That was with Emma Stone and Jesse Plemons, where Jesse Plemons thinks that she's an alien and he kidnaps her. And
I haven't heard diddly squat about that movie.
Oh, okay. Well, I see billboards all over.
It was good? Worth the watch? Because we're going to have a date night too.
Yeah, it's a good conversation starter.
No, out of the 3 that you watched, tell me which one.
Predator Badlands for sure.
That's the one.
It's so good.
Okay.
Did you see Prey?
Yes. I was never a big Predator fan.
Yeah.
Up until a couple years ago, this girl I was talking to, she really liked it, and she got me to watch one. And I just been like watching them all because it's like, why not?
Yeah.
And now I'm like up to date.
Yeah.
It does get a little like, ugh, after a while, where it's like, can we not be in space anymore? But this one I know is not like, it's in space, but it's not on a spaceship.
Yeah.
I think it's the spaceships where I'm like, I've seen this already. Okay.
Yeah, it was really good. And I loved Prey. So, yes, highly recommend Predator Badlands. Running Man, it was cool.
Running Man?
Running Man. You know, they remade the Arnold Schwarzenegger Running Man?
No.
Do you know that one?
No. Girl, Running Man.
Yes, from the 80s.
No idea. Not a single fucking clue.
It's a huge movie from the 80s.
It couldn't be that big because I don't know it. Because Rocky big. I ain't never seen Rocky, but I know Rocky.
Okay.
Running Man?
Yes.
I thought Rocky was the Running Man.
No. But they redid it with Glenn Powell, who's like everywhere right now.
Okay, period.
But yeah, it was good. The ending was kind of like, it kind of fell flat to me, but I liked it.
Badlands for sure. I'm gonna watch
Badlands.
I'm gonna watch
for
that.
sure.
I can guarantee you. That's gonna get some.
Have you seen Pluribus?
Watched the first episode. That was
Okay,
it. But it was really good.
Yeah,
okay.
I've heard it's amazing.
It was really good. And literally the day that I was like, oh, we should watch this show, Jade got rid of her Apple
subscription.
Apple, yeah, because like downsizing also stopped feeding the corporations. But now I'm like, fuck, I want to see it.
Yeah.
So,
Apple's like the cheapest one, so it's
I know.
always
I was like, this
keep.
time around, I might get it for a month.
Yeah.
And then we binge it and then delete.
Yeah.
I just want to say one thing before we move forward.
What?
This is upside down.
I know. I have to remember to turn it. I remembered it I saw it on yours and I was like,
oh, you ain't telling me nothing.
I mean, it doesn't matter.
It said, so if you don't know what we're talking about because you're listening and I'm watching, the cards with the notes, the thick logo is upside down and I didn't realize. So I was like, not my ass being upside down.
Oh my God.
But that's okay.
Yeah, on mine it's correct because I noticed it on Mindy's and then I corrected.
Girl, you're supposed to let a sister. That's
why? But you won't be able to read your notes. Your notes are now upside down.
Girl, I don't need notes.
Oh my gosh.
This is
the difference between Mindy and I. Why do I even print you anything?
No. I do appreciate the notes and they do come in handy because then it's like, oh, let me take a little quick glance. Cool, I know what we're talking about. You know what I mean? This week for me has been nothing but work. And I am moonwalking into vacation time.
Yes.
Now, I will say, is it going to be a vacation for real? No, it's not. But I'm going to be so excited to be doing anything other than work. Tomorrow, I have a training session for work that's going to be long as hell, but it's fine. And then after that, on Tuesday, I'm flying out to Portland with Jade.
Nice.
We're going on a brand trip for her. The city of Portland invited her. And they sent, when I tell you, I've never seen anybody roll out the red carpet for a content creator like they have.
Really?
Every single day we have an itinerary. We had a meeting with them and they let us choose what we wanted to do. And so many choices every day. We have a jam-packed day every day. And they're literally paying for everything. They even gave this like thing where I've never seen this before, but 35 Uber rides up to $75 each anywhere.
Nice.
Crazy.
I love that. Yeah.
The hotel, nice as fuck. Nice as fuck. They have hot springs in the hotel.
Ooh, really?
Yes, in the basement of the hotel. The hotel is stunning. It's like the fanciest, best hotel in Portland.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I need the name.
We're going to 2 Haitian restaurants.
Period.
I didn't even know they had Haitian restaurants. One of them is a Michelin star Haitian restaurant.
Really?
Girl, I looked at the pictures. We have to put on our fancy clothes. Nice as fuck.
Oh my God.
Okay. The other one's like a more like traditional, but still very nice. We're going to museum. They even have on the list of things, we had to choose one like spiritual wellness thing. And so we're doing a sound bath to like align ourselves. But get this, the sound bath, first of all, I need to figure out the name of the place. Next episode, we'll talk about it once I do it. But the woman who does the services, Black woman, mind you, she has 2 separate menus. One specifically for Black people, the other one for everybody else. The Black people menu, all the prices are cheaper and they're all set to help you heal from generational trauma from slavery and being Black in America.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I'm going just for that.
Girl, I literally was like, Hell
Right.
yeah. So I'm doing the sound bath to help me release my trauma from slavery.
Yes. I love
But she has
that.
all types of things, Reiki, tarot card readings, like everything. And literally they were like, pick and choose whatever you want. Hell yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Are you going to try
I
to vlog?
am.
Good.
I am. I haven't been able to, but I'm taking 2 weeks off of work, which is going to be nice. I literally have not been able to TikTok or anything. I'm going to do it. After that, I get back for 2 days. During those 2 days, it's vlog nah and me just doing laundry, repacking, getting my life together, doing the podcast. Then I go to Atlanta for a week. And that's going to be interesting. I don't know what to expect. My spidey senses are saying this is not going to be that great.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know. You know when you can just tell like something is afoot? You know, like I feel like there's already some drama or some energy happening and I'm finna walk into it and it's not gonna be good for like my relaxation. There's no relaxation happening. I think that's what I mean, where I know I'm gonna go there and it's not gonna be a like, Mindy was asleep for 12 hours today.
Oh my God.
You know what I mean? It's not going to be that. It's going to be, Mindy, go to Walmart for me. Go to Costco for me. Do this. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I hate that. That's so annoying.
It's so annoying. And then as soon as I get back, I literally have 1 day and then I go back to work for 4 days straight. So.
Does your mom know about Jade?
My dad does. My mom refuses to even acknowledge. She does not acknowledge. My dad literally said, we haven't talked about this on the podcast. Maybe we will one day. But my dad basically was like, FYI, stop trying to tell your mom that you are queer. You're going to kill her. Let her believe. No, because I didn't talk to my mom for almost 2 months after we went on that trip a couple years ago. And she made them lay hands on me and pray. And he was like, you have to let it go. He said, you live in California. Is it not enough that we don't know what your life looks like? And I was like, whose fault is that?
Yeah.
And so he was like, it is what it is. And it was what it was. She's never going to accept it. We're not, if you decide to get married, we're not going. It's fine. If you decide to have a child, you know, blessings to that child. We don't want to know them.
Oh my God.
Straight up, just like that. And I was like, you know what? Also, at this time, thankfully, I was heavily in therapy. And Dr. Johnson, she got an earful that week. She sure did.
Oh, Dr. Johnson.
I know, I miss her.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes I do.
Well, I gotta get back in therapy. It's just so expensive.
Yeah. Do you have health insurance?
No. And I'm damn sure ain't gonna have none now.
Yeah. No.
So, right now is definitely a dub.
Yeah.
Aside from that, this week, the craziest thing happened, which I'm not shocked about, but I am kind of loving the fact my entire life has always been really random, wild shit, right? But it's always been like random wild shit where it's like kind of dangerous. Now, when wild things happen, it's almost wholesome because I think I live a more wholesome life.
Yeah.
So this past week, I made a TikTok and I was talking about how everybody loves to tag me and tell me that I look like people, right? It's always Lily Singh, Issa Rae, Ari Lennox, Viola Davis, the Are You Still Scrolling girl on TikTok. Who else?
The girl from How to Get Away with Murder. She's the only one.
Okay, that's a good one. How to Get that girl, Justine Skye, I've been getting her a lot. Scotty Beam, I've been getting her a lot. I can see Scotty Beam. Justine Skye, I think she's gorgeous. Don't think we look alike for real, but I'll take that because I think she's gorgeous. But yeah, made a TikTok. It went a little viral. It was cute. It was whatever. 2 days later, I go to an event and I walk into the bathroom. Jay went with me. There's a girl washing her hands. I look at her in her face. I look at Jade. I look at her again in her face. And Jade looks, we make eye contact. And I look at the girl and I go, I don't want to be weird or nothing, but we look alike. And she goes, huh, we do. And Jade was like, I'm so glad you decided to say something.
Oh my
Y'all,
God.
if you
No,
don't
they
follow
do.
me on TikTok, go to my TikTok. It's just at Dan Mindy. It's still gonna be up. I promise y'all. It is actually spooktastic how much we look alike.
Y'all look like you could be sisters easily.
Crazy as fuck. And I I walked away and completely didn't ask her any questions about like, how old are you? Like the only question I asked was, who was your daddy? Because I was like, I know my daddy was outside. I was like, are you Haitian? She said, no, she's Black American. I was like, period. Black American, born and raised on the West Coast, I think in LA.
Oh, wow.
And I was like, damn, that's so crazy. You are just like my West Coast doppelganger.
Yeah.
Because I'm from the East Coast, you're from LA. And I was like, bro, that's insane. We ended up exchanging like Instagrams. I tagged her in a post and then we like chatted a little bit. Her birthday's in July too, but she's a Leo. Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Is that not crazy? I forgot to ask her how old she is, but is that not insane?
Damn.
Right? I need to find more information out. I told myself when I get back, people be like, we should get lunch. I'm genuinely doing it this time.
You should.
I am. I have questions that need answers.
Find my doppelganger, guys. I want to see.
Honestly, it's trippy in real life. So the event was at, she works for, I don't know if I should say it, but she works for a record label. Mm-hmm. And the event was at a record label. And literally, we came out the bathroom and she started walking me around to all of her coworkers saying, have you met my sister? And they're like, oh my God, you guys look so much alike. My God. And then literally she'd be like, I just met her in the bathroom. It was funny as fuck.
I love it. What was her name?
Sydney. Sydney and Mindy.
Oh, Sydney and Mindy.
Is that even crazier?
Sounds alike.
Crazy as fuck. But yeah.
I love that, Sid.
That's all I have to say.
I don't think anything else happened with me. Peaches was just really cute this week, but
she's always so cute.
Yeah.
I was in the car driving over here with Tabria, with Jade, and I was like, I really hope Peaches is at the house. And she was like, you always get so excited. And I was like, yes. Genuinely, I love Peaches. Like I really no, it's like a thing, right? Because when a baby is born, if you're not the one birthing it, when a baby is born, you automatically are like, oh my God. But in like you're so precious, you're so cute, you look just like this person that I love, right? But it's just like, oh, you just exist. Gradually, as they get older, you have this moment where you're like, dog, I love you. Like, I love the shit out of you.
I know.
Like, I would genuinely harm someone on your behalf.
Yeah.
I love her down bad.
Yeah.
Oh, it's making me emotional. I might cry.
Oh, God. I'm
being so dead ass. She's just so sweet and so pure. She's just such an angel. The thing is, I feel such gratitude, and I also feel so sad for y'all that are listening that you will never meet her. She's just such a blessing. And I know people say that about all the children in their lives, but when I tell you, Peaches is just such a...
I know. She's a hoot. She's a hoot. She cusses better than me, which is crazy. But it just shows like how... She's really smart.
So smart.
And she cusses in context.
So no. Like, you can really see crazy. Her thinking and making sure her sentences are formed properly.
Yeah.
Like, you can see the wheels turning. Mm-hmm. Like, I have interacted with a few other 2-year-olds recently. Mm-hmm. Mama. Snack. Okay. And literally, Peaches is like, TT Mindy, have you seen my mother?
Right.
Literally,
like, we need to potty train. I've just been putting it off, but she's ready to do it.
It's all right. She's going to teach herself.
Right. But she pooped in her diaper, and me and Jerry were there, and she was like, Daddy, I got to clean my dirty ass poop. Like, what? Why did you say that? Yes.
Gotta clean my dirty ass. Oh my God. This is why I love her. Yes, girl. You better know you a poo bud. That's so
it's
cute.
Too much. We really need to rein it in though, because we're gonna start sending her to daycare once Trey leaves, and I'm like, you can't be saying all this stuff when you're around other people.
She gonna be in daycare playing with blocks. It's gonna fall. She's gonna be like, shit.
No,
goddamn.
literally. And when she says "damn," it's the cutest thing. She'll be like, "Damn."
She got that from you. That's so funny.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. This is what happens when children have children.
Right.
Literally. Okay, well, last week we talked about the feminization in the workplace and whether that was true, false, or just
we're doing
a figment of our...
reflections now. Mind you, I've been telling Mindy, should we do reflections? Like,
I typed it up. I put it
and
in.
she just threw it in there randomly today. I was like, okay.
Listen, I'm a little, like I feel like I'm floating through clouds right now. Like when you get to that point of exhaustion, I've been up since 6 a.m.
Child.
Since 6 a.m.
Sorry. Is it hard for you to wake up at 6?
I've gotten used to it at this point. The thing is, I've been used to it because when I have work, there's like I feel like I have two versions of me. Mm-hmm. If I know I have to be at work, I refuse to be late. I will wake up. So I'll get up because not only am I getting up because I don't want to be late, I'm getting up because I have rituals and routines in the morning and I need to do them. Mm-hmm. If I'm off and I'm just like, Mindy, today we don't work. We're going to get up. We're going to do our laundry at 8 a.m. Fuck no. Mm-hmm. I'll get up at 9:45. I mean, I haven't done that.
What time do you naturally wake up?
Like 7:30.
Okay.
Off days, 7:30. Like I have to force myself to go back to sleep. And the latest, as of probably this past year, the latest I can stay in bed is 8:30. After that, I'm just like laying there. Mm-hmm. And it's annoying as fuck because I want to rot. Yeah. And I just can't do it. That's adulthood. Adulthood is literally doing the same things over and over and over again, i.e. dishes, making coffee, doing laundry. You're doing the same shit over and over and over again. And then also not being able to sleep and having gas all the time.
Yeah, I guess.
It's IBS. It's IBS and motherfucking sleep paralysis. That's it.
I just remembered you're not going to see Wicked with us tomorrow.
I'm so mad about it. Let's not talk about it. And the thing is, I'm supposed to.
Yeah.
I hope nobody that I work with is listening to this because they do. And if you have heard
you're
this,
not going to call out.
Don't snitch.
You're going to go to work.
No, it's not about calling out because it's a training. So it's not work. And at the end of the day, they are doing a backup session because it's mandatory. Mm-hmm. I just feel like they haven't announced when it's going to be. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's the only reason why I was pressed to do it now because I'm like, what if it's going to be when I'm in Atlanta?
Yeah.
And then it's like, fuck.
Yeah.
But at this
probably
point,
will be too.
Y'all give me the clip notes.
And we're seeing it in 40X, so I'm going to be sitting alone.
Wait, why?
Because it's like, I mean, somebody's going to be sitting alone. I don't know. But 40X, I think it's like
two and
two. Yeah.
Honestly, girl, they going to be all right without me.
I mean, who's going to be sitting alone?
No, not the movie people, not my friends. My job.
Oh.
Look at you just assuming that I'm defaulting to responsibility. Girl, bye.
Right.
Girl, bye.
Okay, any reflections?
What? This is the issue with the workplace. We're literally acting it out right now. When they're like, give women jobs, what are they going to do? They're going to kick off work and important things to go to the movies with their friends.
No, that's not true.
Yeah,
we are incredibly responsible. We do too much.
That part.
That's why.
That part.
God.
I need a break. I'm not going to lie, and I hate this. I'm so happy that the shutdown ended before my trip.
You were very worried about that.
I was.
I mean, I was too, because I have family flying in. So I was like, fuck. Like,
yeah.
Yeah.
Because if it was still going on, I'm not going to lie.
You shouldn't. If it were still going on, nobody should fly.
I was about to say, if it was still going on, I would not be going.
No.
We were looking into train tickets to Portland.
I mean, yeah, because that's not
18 hours.
Oh, never mind. Why is the train so fucking slow?
18 fucking hours.
Oh my! That pisses me off so much because you remember Elon?
The bullet train.
Yes.
And the one that was supposed to go from Vegas to LA in like 3 hours.
No, like an hour.
Oh,
and
an
then
hour.
from LA to New York, like 6 hours.
LA to New York in 6 hours?
It was going to go as like fast as a plane. Like the one in Japan.
They just be lying.
I'm like,
all they
stop
do is
getting
lie.
their fucking hopes up. Ugh.
Lie.
We can't have anything nice. Well, I guess that's a good segue into the news hour.
I know, we have no, the reflection is we have none.
Oh,
We have none. It's fine.
Fuck the New York Times.
Honestly, truly, that is a reflection.
When I was in their comments, it was MAGA down.
Oh yeah, fuck the New York Times.
I'm like, what?
I want to know who was hired, replaced, or just like felt open enough to step out of the closet to really change the game there.
Yeah.
I need to ask my cousin because he would know.
Yes.
I'm gonna ask him.
I miss him.
Okay, now we're on to News Hour with Tabria Majors. Dun, dun, dun.
Well, we're going to keep the news light. Well, it's not light, but the bulk of this,
news.
The whole episode is news, but it's literally like a scandal episode, which is crazy. Anyway, so the spending bill that was signed to reopen the government, they snuck a lot of little, hidden agendas in there. Mm-hmm. But honestly, it's like, what are you going to do? Is like open the government or not? And I also hate how they can bundle all of these bills together. Like, y'all can't vote on this shit individually.
I just want to know, what does hemp-based products have to do with healthcare? That it was bundled.
It's just totally unrelated.
No, I know it is related. It's because people have been using CBD medicinally.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then they just use that to extendo. And the crazy... Oh, you
well,
say
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean...
Go ahead, girl.
Mindy alluded to what I said.
I forgot
but
we did this.
One of the amendments in the bill was that certain hemp-based products containing THC, I can't remember the exact amount, but I'll put it here. But it is so minuscule. It will recriminalize those products that were once legalized back in 2018 with the Farm Bill that passed. And it includes over 95% of CBD products that are sold. And the hemp industry, it employs over 300,000 people. So clearly targeted, like Mindy said, because people have been seeing medicinal benefits with
But it's not just that. You know who has been lobbying against it?
Who?
Big alcohol.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
literally it.
The numbers are low.
Yeah, because people have... I think the statistics have been like very jarring that every single year more and more people are choosing not to drink. They're literally either abstaining completely. The youth, mind you, they're not drinking at all because they don't socialize the same way that we did in generations previously have. So big alcohol is just like, how do we help this? If they can't smoke weed and we make it illegal again, they'll go back to hitting the bottle because they do not give a fuck about us. They just want to make more money. Alcohol is actually poison.
It's terrible
literally
for you.
poison. I saw this thing where it was like, when people told you that, oh, a glass of wine is healthy,
right?
Lie.
Yeah.
And that was also lobbied for.
Corporations should not be involved in politics
At all.
Saudi Arabia is finna purchase Warner Brothers.
I didn't even hear about this.
Girl, why? It's bad enough that American billionaires own all of our media. We're gonna let the UAE own it too?
And the UAE ain't nothing but big Israeli.
Literally.
Okay? Israeli. Israel.
I
was trying to make it rhyme and I lost it. It's okay though.
Israeli.
I tried. It's okay. It's fine. That's
Moving
crazy
on.
as fuck.
Yeah. It's
So now we can't participate or watch any Warner Brothers
well,
films.
the merger hasn't gone through yet, but they are literally on the verge, dotting T's, crossing the I's. JD Vance was in Knoxville this weekend, and his motorcade got in a serious accident with an off-duty cop's car, and that officer is in critical condition in the hospital right now. He's having surgery, but they just swept that under the rug. I didn't hear anybody talk about this.
It was crickets.
Yes.
I only heard about it because of TikTok.
Yeah.
Which is insane because if there was ever an incident involving a presidential motorcade, it would be front page news.
Literally.
But because y'all did wrong and y'all damn near killed a man, now we just don't talk about it. It's not newsworthy.
Right.
Okay. Now on to the pop culture.
Pop. Probably shouldn't say all those P's.
It's fine.
We don't have the pop
filter. It's fine. Okay. So I don't think that they announced the name yet, but Cardi B and Stephon Diggs welcomed their baby boy. Congratulations, nice. Cardi.
So she has 4 kids.
Now she officially has 4. Yes.
Like she's 4 of her own.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Offset is crashing out. He said he the pappy. He is out here saying, oh, it's crazy. You done already popped out another man's kids and your divorce ain't even final yet. He is big salty. It's a good day for Cardi and a bad day for Offset.
Yeah. Like,
Also, it never fails to confuse me when a man who literally
cheated
was
on her up
kicking
and down.
you off his body.
Like,
he was like the visual I have of Offset and Cardi during the relationship is he is running away from her in a house, shutting doors, just like hiding from his wife, in order to get to other people's pussy. Mm-hmm. And now that she has gotten the hint and said, okay, I'll leave you alone, found her a new nigga, got happy, had a baby. Now you mad? Because the problem is, if you got her back, you would fuck her over again. You're just a shitty nigga.
Yeah.
My God. Anywho, DoorDash girl was arrested and charged with 2 felonies.
Damn.
I know. And those are unlawful surveillance, which is the main count. So that's 1 count of unlawful surveillance. And then the second charge is disseminating, which is basically like putting out unlawful, like video that you filmed of someone that is improper, nude, whatever, and putting on the internet.
So did she push the door or not?
So the reason why she's being charged is because she didn't push the door, but it was unintentional. He was actually asleep. And so her filming, like walking in on that is like one thing. Mm-hmm. Oh, my God, leaving. It's the fact that she filmed it.
Yeah.
And he was clearly asleep. He was unaware. And then he wakes up to his private parts being plastered on the internet. Mm-hmm. And then her playing victim. I'm not one to pick sides. I'm going to let the courts do that. But at the end of the day, if I were to have been in a situation like that, my first reaction would not be to pull out my phone and film it. And even if you really did think so, putting it on TikTok was the worst choice you could have ever made. 2 felonies seems
that
like
seems
a lot,
excessive.
But this is a lesson. It's a lesson. OutKast was inducted into the Hall of Fame. The performances from that were beautiful. I know a lot of people had some things to say about Janelle Monáe's.
Oh, okay.
So Janelle Monáe, Tyler the Creator.
Oh, okay.
I'm missing one really important one. Damn. Y'all saying it. It's fine. You know who it is. Look it up.
Okay.
The former CEO of Twitter, Jack Dorsey, just announced that Vine is coming back with a new app, Divine. No, we don't love that.
Oh, no, why?
No, because it's interesting. Somebody basically debunked it. And
it's not happening?
No, it is happening.
Oh.
But he is relaunching Vine as Divine under the guise that it is going to be 100% no AI. Mm-hmm. But what he fails to, let us know is he is a huge proponent for AI. Like he has his own like AI based like everything. And even though the app itself will allow AI generated content, it is sourcing all of the content that is on there in order to feed an AI. Because, AIs are all different. Like, there's, like, Grok. There's ChatGPT. He has his own that he's working on. They all have their own.
Yeah.
Everybody does. And so, the information, the content, everything is going to be stored and saved and fed through.
Oh.
You know what I mean? It's one of them things where it's like, at this point, it's like microplastics. It's in everything. It's in everywhere.
Literally.
Like, what are we going to do about it for real?
I know.
If we can say divest for sure. I'm probably not going to download it, but I do recognize that it's probably going to do well. And people are going to be on the app.
I'm inclined to think it'll do well, but 6 seconds is just so... It's for a niche creator.
I think that what's going to happen with Divine is they're going to start like Vine, and then they're going to eventually transition into being full-blown TikTok. Mm-hmm. Because by the time it really gets popping in like a year or two, TikTok is going to be 1,000% US run.
Yeah.
And it's going to be nothing but surveillance city.
Yeah.
So I can see people going onto Divine and it becoming like the next big thing. Mm-hmm. And there's a sort of allegiance that people have to Twitter because Jack Dorsey is Twitter, not X.
Right.
People are going to go. I think it's actually going to do something.
We shall see.
Okay, this last update or this last pop culture thing, I'm very interested to see how Tabria feels about this because this is so funny to me. It's not funny. It's not funny.
Oh, okay.
So Pusha T announced that his wife, Virginia, is pregnant with their second child.
Okay.
And people are very upset at him because of the caption that he used to announce it.
Okay.
I'm going to read it to you.
Okay.
All things considered, Nigel, that's his son. Okay. The one that's already out here. Oh, not the baby.
Oh, okay.
Could they have like a 4 or 5 year old? I'm not sure, but they have a young child. Nigel, you ask and you shall receive. But this time it was mommy who made it happen. Okay. Yeah. She prayed day and night, struggled with disappointments, but she never gave up on your wishes. You are going to owe her big time. New responsibility, new standards, and new expectations all come with being a big brother. I hope you're ready. It's time to share them toys, teacher gifts, and love your new best friend that mommy gave you. You're going to love it. Just look at your daddy and Uncle Mookie. What's better than that? Now he at his wife.
Okay.
Thank you for my second baby boy. I hope you carry on with the tradition and never teach me how to change a diaper, prep a meal, suck out a snotty nose, or anything else a supermom does. You made things very easy for me, and I love and appreciate you for it all. See you spring 2026, my baby boy. That was direct quote. I just read it. There's no paraphrasing, no hyperbole. That is look at the difference in paragraphs. That's to his son, to the child that can't read, and then this is to the wife who birthed both these children.
That's when you were reading it at first, I was like, why is this an ode to his son? You know,
okay,
like this is weird. Like y'all just had another baby because your son asked for another baby. The fuck. Absolutely not.
The whole thing is just like, my son, my son, my son, my son. And then, oh, yeah, thanks.
Yeah.
Also, thank you for never letting me touch a diaper. Like, he literally said, thank you. He said, I hope you carry on with tradition and never teach me how to change a diaper, prep a meal, suck out a snotty nose, or anything else a supermom does.
Oh my God.
This is why people say having a man is embarrassing. Yeah. Because you just embarrassed the fuck out your wife.
Literally. And yourself. First of all, those aren't the duties of a supermom. Those are the duties of a parent.
Period.
Like,
not a mother, not a father, a parent. Period.
I hate how this idea that men are so hands-off when it comes to the newborn. Like, and she had to teach you? She didn't teach you?
She didn't teach you anything.
Like, the fact that would be the expectation if you were to be involved? She has to teach you how to do shit?
First of all, their son is 5.
Yeah.
Maximum 6 years old. And you are basically saying that to this day, with the first child, you still ain't never prepped a meal.
Yeah.
You still have not probably even laid out his clothes. Not once do you even mention how much you love your wife.
Literally. Like, how grateful you, like,
or the fact that you're so happy and grateful for the family.
Yes.
Oh my God, my family unit. No. Just thank you so much for giving me a son that he's not even claiming. He said she prayed day and night, struggled with disappointments, but she never gave up on your wishes, Nigel, my son, because you wanted the baby. I didn't. I didn't want it. You did. Girl.
I hope she saw something wrong with that.
Girl. At this point, I'm not gonna say nothing. You embarrass me. I'm gonna just shut the fuck up and I'm gonna have my baby.
Child. Divorce. Because she's raising 3 kids. Absolutely not. No. Ugh. I really hate that we're recording this on a Sunday because I just know
Monday morning is gonna go off.
Some more shit is gonna happen by the time Thursday rolls around.
What day is Thursday? Like numerically. That's fine.
It's the 16th, so the 20th?
Damn.
What?
It's a fucking...
Damn. What?
Y'all know I'm into astrology. It's a new moon, and usually big shit pops off around full and new moon. Something big gonna happen this week.
I know.
Y'all, we're recording this on the 16th. Something big's gonna happen.
Yeah. So obviously, the Epstein file. Well, not the files, but some emails were released this week. Mm-hmm. And it's all that's been on everybody's mind. It is the hot topic of the hour. You know, Shonda Rhimes couldn't write a better episode. It is really insane what is happening in the political climate, what has been happening the past few years.
At this point, like, I fully believe that y'all are eating people. It's like
Mindy,
I think it's like
it's way worse than whatever's in here.
It has to be
than what we know.
The fact that y'all are okay with the cop out of who doesn't like a little pedophilia?
Right.
I know it's bad.
It's bad.
I know it's like unbelievably bad.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. And I don't like to get into conspiracy theories.
I love it.
No, I know, but I mean publicly.
Oh yeah.
Because it's such a right-wing talking point. It is. It
is.
But Mindy and I are
we are entrenched.
We're into it.
Okay. Deep.
Well, I mean, 2020 when Pizzagate happened.
we watched every documentary
together. We were locked.
We're in watching the documentary, reading the Reddit threads. We were in it.
And I don't want to trivialize the situation because it's literally I don't even like to think about it. And I think I kind of have to downplay it myself so I don't just lose it. Yeah. Because I do. Every time I think about that, I just think of my daughter and
Okay. It's just what we know that has been proven as fact alone.
Yeah.
Alone. Fuck anything else. The information that has been proven to be factual alone should be enough to have this motherfucker burned at the goddamn stake.
Literally.
And he can't even get impeached. Bill got a little sloppy toppy.
By whom?
Okay. And he got kicked out the fucking White House.
I'm like,
and this man is. I want to know, because at this point it's more than just he got dirt on people in the Supreme Court. It's more than that. Because I'm sorry, it doesn't matter if Barack Obama got caught sliding his number to a bitch.
He would have been.
He would have got impeached.
He would have been gone. They criticized him for wearing a tan suit.
Okay.
For playing basketball.
Okay.
It behooves me.
How
he's getting away with so. Even at the start of the year when Signalgate happened, how the fuck did that just go under the radar?
No, there's a person on the internet who's actually keeping track of all the scandals. And reminder to everybody who is listening, he hasn't been in office a year yet.
No.
Think about all the things that have happened. It hasn't even been a full year of the 4 yet. And we've had Signalgate. We've had a million things occur. Did you see when he was on Air Force One and they were interviewing him and the person asked about the Epstein Files and he was like, quiet.
Yes.
Did you see how he said he got an MRI and the doctor said he's never seen as good of an MRI? The thing is, I need y'all to understand that literally every single thing this man says is a lie. It's a lie. And anybody who still believes that there's any form of like authenticity or honesty coming out of that White House, you're as dumb as a box of rocks. Caroline Leavitt is lying to everyone and she knows she's lying and she thinks that we know she's lying too.
Yeah.
That's the only reason why she be looking at y'all dumb as hell when y'all ask her questions where she's like, you heard what I just said. Because she's like, bitch, I'm lying. You know I'm lying. Stop getting me to expound on my lie.
At this point, if you still are a Trump supporter, I literally think you're a pedophile.
But it's not about that. You're willfully ignorant if you are still a Trump supporter. No, it's two. There's two different individuals that are Trump supporters, staunch ones. It's people who are genuinely bad people. Bad people. You don't even have to be a pedophile per se. But in every other respect or in a major respect, you are genuinely at your core black as tar. You are a bad person. Or you are stupid. You're dumb as fuck. You don't do no research. You watch one outlet of news, probably Fox. You don't get no information from anywhere else. You believe every WhatsApp thread you get. You believe everything you see on Facebook. And you're just dumb as fuck.
Yeah.
There's never going to be a day where I meet someone who's a Trump supporter and I ever respect you or value anything you have to say.
And the whole episode is going to be about this. And I had a few conversations with people this week, some family, some friends, and some people from work. And not about like this per se, but I asked all of them like what they think, about everything that's going on. I asked about the ICE raids. I asked about this.
Really? Oh, I'm interested to see.
Nobody knew what was happening.
Okay. Remember when I told you about the conversation I had with my dad? We got into a huge blowout argument because they were driving.
Oh, yes.
And I was telling my dad about the ICE raids and he was like, that's not happening.
Yes. They had no idea about what's going on.
Are you... Okay.
No idea.
Tell me the things that you mentioned that they had no idea about.
So I was just talking to them about the shutdown and people not receiving their benefits. Mm-hmm. And she literally had no idea that was happening. She did not know the government was shut down.
Are you shitting me?
I'm not. And I also didn't know she's never voted. She's never voted.
Ever in her entire life?
In her life, she's never voted. And she just said, I don't do politics. I'm not into it. And I'm like, how can you say that? You are on government housing. How can you not?
You should be voting for your own interests.
Yes. And just totally apolitical.
What do you mean you had no idea the government was shut down?
Girl, but she's not the only one. And I was like, okay, maybe it's a Southern thing. Like just, living in your own bubble in the South, small town, maybe it's that, right? I worked with somebody recently. They born and raised in LA.
Young, old?
Minority, millennial.
Okay.
Like not white passing whatsoever, minority, millennial. And I was talking like amongst everybody about the ICE raids and just like political climate in general. And she was like, wait, what's happening? People are like, what are they doing? We were saying like, they're literally attacking people like on the streets, like unwarranted, just pulling anybody over who looks Hispanic and locking them up, snatching them out. And she's
ramming
like,
their cars into them.
Yes. And she was like, what is this? I have no idea. This is really happening? Like, yes.
Wait, no. Because you have to literally be intentionally avoiding current events.
She is.
Okay.
She's not on social. She purposely does not watch the news because she says it gives her anxiety.
I think, I understand that to a certain extent, but it is your responsibility as a person, as a civilian, to be up to date on what's happening. Because, I fully get it. I have bad anxiety too. Would you rather be slightly anxious in finding out the updates and maybe just reading up on the headlines once a week? Or do you want to wake up one day and get kidnapped by a group of people that you don't know anything about and know nothing about how to get out of their fucking grips because you had no idea that ICE was even a thing? Like, what?
Yeah.
What? I have immigrant face. You have immigrant face. If somebody were to stop this is why I got so mad at my parents.
Yeah.
Because the odds of somebody stopping you are very high.
Very high.
You have a very heavy accent. If they stop you, you don't even know what the fuck you're going to say or do. My dad is just like, I tell them I'm American citizen.
Yeah.
What the fuck do you think that's going to do?
Yeah.
They literally, did you see ICE detained a Native American? Like when I say Native American, I mean like she was born on the reservation. She is pure blood Native American. And when they detained her, because she was arrested for a traffic violation, right? Arrested for a traffic violation. Her mom went to the jail to go get her, pick her up, because it's one of those like very light things, like you're not going to prison.
Yeah.
So went to go pick her up, and they were like, "Oh, we can't release her." And mom was like, "Why?" They said ICE picked her up. So she's like, "ICE," and so she contacted. Went to the place where they were holding them, contacted them. They were like, "Oh no, like, she's ours. We got her." And they're like, "We're gonna deport her." So she said, "Deport her where?"
Right.
She's Native American. And literally they were like, Prove it. So she went, got all the paperwork, got her birth certificate, everything. Still wouldn't release her. Got the entire nation of whatever tribe that she's from. They all showed up in front of this detention center demanding her release. Still wouldn't let her go. They had to literally get the news and local politicians involved. And then they finally let her go. She was in their custody for, I think, 72 hours.
Oh, my God.
Within the first 24, her mom had presented her birth certificate, and they still wouldn't let her go. Y'all, I need y'all to wake the fuck up. I hate talking like this. I hate having to express these things that should be standard common knowledge as if... Because it makes me feel like I have on a tinfoil fucking hat.
No, same. I feel crazy.
As fuck.
Yes.
As fuck. Not knowing that ICE raids are happening is bananas.
I know.
Not knowing that the government was shut down for 40 fucking days and 40 nights like Jesus in the desert is insane.
Yeah. So even somebody else that I talked to, they knew the government was shut down, but they didn't know that airports were affected.
What?
Yes, I was telling her about a flight delay. Somebody I was talking about, and then I was talking about how Houston and Atlanta airports were crazy.
LAX was insane too.
Yeah, and how I was worried about my family coming, and she was like, "Oh, why?" And I was like, "Because of the government shutdown." She's like, "What's that? How does that affect flights?"
What do you think happens when the government shuts down? What do you think happens? And this is the thing. I don't want to blame our education system on this. I don't. Because at the end of the day, we are all adults. And if you...
And mind you, I didn't learn that shit.
I didn't either. I didn't. Government class, like the government class, I remember taking it. I remember picking up like the branches of the government.
Yes,
but I wasn't really in it. I
literally like the way that and it's probably much worse now.
How yours different than mine?
Oh, because
Girl, what the fuck? Tabria got fancy ass cue cards. I got these old rinky-dink ones.
No, Mindy, look, see? It just got the new card.
Give me one of them. Give me one of them.
No.
Give me one that you already read. Tabria, I want it.
No, because my...
Thank you. That one, you already read that. Give it to me. Exactly.
We, these aren't like the official new cue cards.
You see how she do me? Do you see how she does me? That's crazy as fuck.
I clearly still had them on mine too.
Girl,
but I just
mine
ran
was that.
out.
Whatever.
That's because you don't like notes.
You would think that if I only had two, you would give me both.
I just printed out in the order that they were stacked.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
What were you saying?
I don't remember. I was saying that anybody who is not aware of what's happening is doing it willfully, because at this point it has nothing to do with education. Like
because we didn't learn.
Didn't learn.
I was gonna say, do you know? I didn't know that other people were killed in the Holocaust until like after college.
First of all, did you know that no, and I'm not even. This is not an exaggeration. I would say maybe 50% of my job is Asian, right? They're all Asian American, different ethnicities or different nationalities.
Yeah.
None of them knew that we had Japanese internment camps or concentration camps here in the United States.
Really?
No fucking clue. No idea. Never learned it. A lot of people had no fucking clue. That's like a fun fact that I spring upon people to see just how learned you really are. If you grew up on the West Coast specifically and you have no idea about this, pick up a motherfucking book. Pick up a book. Today, somebody called me a nerd because they saw me reading Parable of the Sower. Oh, God. And I was like, y'all motherfuckers really don't read.
I know.
Comment below. When is the last time you completed an entire book? And this is no judgment.
It's no
because
judgment.
I will say, I only recently, within the past like 3 years, started reading again. Same. It's because we started that book club.
Yeah.
But before then, I hadn't picked up a book like voluntarily and completed it, read it all the way through in years.
Yeah.
You have to.
You have to.
Whether you want to read a book or not, at least read the news. Read an article. Read something that's informative and that is not just brain rot or just like drama, like a TMZ article or like a Shade Room caption. Like, we need to actually start using the brains that we have, y'all. Enlighten yourself. Open yourself up. That one saying, and I've been hearing this my whole life. You want a nigga to know something? Put it in a book.
No, you want to hide something? Put it in a book.
No, you want a nigga to know. Oh, you don't want a nigga to know something? Put it in a book. Yeah. There we go. That, okay? Put it in a motherfucking book.
I mean, the opposite works too, but
that's
the
true.
saying is...
That's true. That's true. That's true.
But yes, and read things you like. Like, if you just want to read, like, romance, sci-fi, you know, people getting digged down in a book, fine. Do that. Whatever gets your interest in reading, whatever's the gateway, that's all that matters.
I also find it so interesting. And I remember I brought this up to, I forgot who I was talking to. It was either one of my parents or my aunt or something like that. I think it was my aunt. The most religious people I know have never read the Bible.
Girl.
Have never read the Bible. Like, I remember having an argument with someone about something, and I was like, where is that in the Bible? And they're like, I don't know, it's just in it. But where? You're saying it is. Did you read it there? No, but I know it's in it. Where? For people to be so ready to lay their life on the line behind a good book and to have never actually read it is so crazy to me. There's like that clip about this young boy, and this like happened in the 80s, I think, who like was famous for screaming the Bible and screaming Bible verses. Like, he got kicked out of all the schools in his like county. No, he was a pariah to all the neighborhood kids because all he would do was like scream preach because his dad was one of those like evangelical preachers, right? And he ended up being on Oprah, and he was like scream preaching, right? And so somebody in the audience was like, that verse you just said, can you say it again? Screamed it again. And then she said, what does it mean? And he was like, well, had no idea what he was saying. No idea what he was saying. That is a great representation of a majority of people in this fucking country. People love to get on these pedestals and on these platforms and pretend like they fully understand what's happening and, you know, to throw judgment left and right. And genuinely are not even informed on what they're talking about.
Yeah.
I'm the first one to let y'all know when I really don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. I just read it somewhere, saw somewhere. I have an inkling of an idea. You will never, ever, ever catch me saying that I am an expert on anything unless I truly am. I grew up in the church. Okay, that's what I was about to say. I grew up in the church. I'm not an expert on religion.
Yeah.
I can tell you about my experience. I can tell you about the things that I witnessed and the things that I felt during my time there. But I'm not an expert on religion. The only thing I have expertise in is Mindy. That is it. That is it. And maybe, because expertise does not mean you know everything. You know more than the average.
Yeah.
I'm an expert in my closest friends and family. You're an expert in Peaches and an expert in Trey. I'm an expert in Jay. You know what I mean? Like, I'm an expert in my style of styling. Yeah, I do it well, for sure. Don't ask me about no other shit. Okay? This podcast is a prime example of that.
Oh my God.
We do our research. We do enough. We talk about how we feel because we are experts in our understanding and in our experience. And in my experience as a citizen of the United States of America, I have two things to say. One, 10 out of 10 would never recommend. Also, two, everybody here is dumb as fuck.
Majority.
Like, it's a running joke in other nations how stupid we are.
Yeah.
And instead of trying to improve on those numbers, we are cutting on education. We are amplifying the use of AI. We are literally saying, actually, we don't want y'all to have functioning brains. We want y'all to just be employees and work and make the rich richer.
Yeah, they want us stupid. They want us to be sheeple.
Let's get into the actual like details. So we all know that the emails were released. It initially started off with like what? I think it was like 40.
No, so the House committee, the Democrats on the House committee of Oversight and Government, they released just 3 emails.
3, that's what it was.
3 emails between Epstein and Ghislaine and a journalist, Michael Wolff. And these were obtained by Epstein's estate, by his lawyer. These were not a part of the criminal case files. When you hear like the Epstein Files, what everybody thinks that is, this is not that.
Yeah.
This is from his estate, from his lawyer. All right. First email. I'm going to read these 3 emails. This is from Jeff to Ghislaine. Jeff.
It's okay.
Jeffrey. I'm not trying to give him a nickname. The fuck?
He's like, I know him. That's,
right.
That's my nigga.
Absolutely
Jeff.
not.
I almost said R.I.P., but hey.
No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. This was in 2011. Jeffrey wrote to Ghislaine, I want you to realize that dog that hasn't barked is Trump. Victim redacted name. Spent hours at my house with him. He has never once been mentioned. Police chief, etc. I'm 75% there. So he said a victim's name has spent hours at his house with him. All right. Second email was in 2019. Jeffrey to Michael Wolff said victim redacted's name. Mar-a-Lago, identifier redacted's name. Trump said he asked me to resign. Never a member ever. Of course he knew about the girls as he asked Ghislaine to stop. Proving that he is a part of this. Okay. Third email was in 2015 from Michael Wolff to Jeffrey. I hear CNN planning to ask Trump tonight about his relationships with you, either on air or in scrum afterwards. Jeffrey responded, if we were able to craft an answer for him, what do you think it should be? Michael responded, you can hang him in a way that potentially generates a positive benefit for you. Of course, it's possible that when he'll say Jeffrey is a great guy and has gotten a raw deal and is a victim of political correctness, which is to be outlawed in a Trump regime. These emails just prove he's in cahoots with Epstein. He's been on his island. He has raped, assaulted underage girls.
No, children. Because I don't like when they use the terminology underage girls. Because it makes it seem like the girls are doing something wrong, like underage drinking.
Yeah. Children. That's what Megyn Kelly was trying to insinuate when she was on her fucking podcast and she said a source that I know, very reputable, not into the children type.
She literally was insinuating. She was like, I mean, like they make it seem as if these are like 10-year-olds, 5-year-olds. Like, you know, these are 15-year-olds. And it's like, you know, it doesn't make it right, but you know, assaulting a 15-year-old and assaulting a 5-year-old is 2 different things.
I cannot believe she said that.
On television.
Live air. Like, what the actual fuck is
wrong
with
you? And
you are a woman.
You're a woman, and I think she's a mother.
I think she is too.
You are a it's fine.
Dude.
It's not fine, but
it's like, can't. You know, when the young Republicans group chat linked
boys, the 32-year-old
kids will be kids, but a 10-year-old can have a fucking baby, and that's okay.
15-year-olds getting raped. Well, at least they're not 5-year-olds.
Right.
30-year-olds calling people niggas and doing Nazi salutes. They're boys. They're just being boys. They said the same thing about the email where Epstein said that Trump was sucking Bubba's dick. They were like, oh, it could just be boys being boys. You know how boys are? These are men in their 50s.
Yeah.
At that point in time, 60s, maybe. 70s. Yeah. Talking about boys.
Boys where?
Boys where? They were grandfathers.
Yeah.
Oh, it might just be boys being boys.
So Republicans have responded like, it's all a hoax. They're just cherry picking certain emails and trying to paint Trump as the bad guy. And it was funny because in response to these emails, the Republicans on the Oversight Committee then dropped the 20,000 plus pages of more emails. And I'm like, why would you do that?
I feel like they did that because they thought that it would be a distraction and like bombard people with information to the point where they get bored, because 20,000 emails is a lot to sift through.
Yes,
but
people have time.
People are determined. People are upset.
People already made their own database, so you can easily just go in and search whatever words you want.
No, it's different. The thing is, if this were to have happened the first go round, it may not have hit as hard.
Yeah,
but we already hate this nigga.
Yeah,
you just gave us a 20,000 email like maze to go through to find the one red herring that's gonna get this nigga out of here. I would love to touch on the Stephen A. Smith thing because I had no clue. Would you like your cue card?
Yeah,
I
would. Mindy.
I had no. I want it back after you're done though.
Okay, but okay. So let me read you before I read the Stephen A. Smith thing. Let me read you some of the most incriminating emails from the major release. Right, Epstein to Larry Summers. I've met some very bad people. None as bad as Trump. Not one decent cell in his body. Yes, very dangerous. Epstein to Thomas Barack. Send photos of you and child. Make me smile. Thomas Barack has 6 kids. Why do you want to see that?
Oh my God.
This is between Epstein and his brother, Mark Epstein. What Mindy just said. Ask him if Putin has the photos of Trump blowing Bubba. Why the fuck Putin? Why the fuck is he involved?
First of all,
like
Epstein was emailing not only people who are like right under Putin.
Yes.
But he was also emailing Saudi Arabian princes.
Girl,
like people,
Qatar.
Prince Andrew.
Yes.
All these people, high ranking individuals. I mean, the tippy top of the top.
I have it here. Prince Andrew, Deepak Chopra.
Oh, which is so fucking crazy.
Right. Peter Thiel. Trump and Epstein had Thanksgiving together.
You know what makes me really sad? Barack Obama was on Epstein's island at one point.
Yeah. And that's my thing. Like, that's the gotcha that Republicans try to play on.
Yeah.
You know, the other side is like, oh, well, if Trump is going down, then you have to get all the Democrats to...
I don't care. No,
I don't give a
literally.
fuck. Get them.
Dead ass. I'll be the first one to piss on that nigga grave if he was involved.
Same.
First one.
Same.
Anybody who's out here raping children can go suck a dick and die. Trump should have choked on Bubba's dick. And I still don't know if Bubba is really Clinton or the horse.
Right. They said Ghislaine had a horse named Bubba.
It might be. I feel like him sucking a horse's dick is not that far-fetched.
It's not. It's not.
It could be the horse or it could be Bill Clinton. That's not far-fetched either.
No.
Somebody was like, "Oh, well, that makes sense why he was going so hard on Hillary. It was a lover's quarrel." I could see it. The thing is, Donald Trump being queer is a devastation for the community, but it's also not that crazy.
Not surprising, yeah.
It's not surprising. It's not that crazy. He's rich for sure. And he has very, very strange sexual inclinations. Does that mean that he can't be queer? No. His son is queer, allegedly.
And did you see that he had? Oh, damn, that's Hitler.
Oh, the micro penis. Yeah,
but I totally believe that about Trump too.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. He gives micro penis energy.
Yeah. Well, Stephen A. Smith, I don't know. I wrote it in my other notes. Stephen A. Coon. He went on a rant about the Epstein Files after they were released, and he's really been pissing me off this year. Not that I was ever a fan.
Never.
But I happened to hear him because like Trey be having the sports on sometimes, but
the Trey be having the sports on. He be having the sports on sometimes.
Oh my God. I'm cracking up. But he doesn't even watch Stephen A. Smith that much anymore.
Good.
But just the way that he spoke about Serena and Jasmine Crockett.
He's bought and paid for.
Yeah.
He's literally, he is not an independent person. He is purchased fully.
But he was really trying to downplay the severity of the files and was like, why didn't they release it under the Biden administration? Why do y'all care about this? Like saying if Trump was in it, the Democrats are in it too. And I'm like, what? Like, that's not a gotcha.
But also, prime example of someone who I put the entirety of my bank account on this. He has never looked into himself. He's not doing any research. He doesn't even understand what's happening. You're reading Cliff Notes and you're formulating an opinion that you're going to say on national television that you have not even actually looked into. Because if you did look into it and you knew the information, you would not be saying, what's the big deal?
Yeah.
Children were raped.
Yeah, I don't know how you
What are we talking about?
Literally. And you have a daughter. Like,
what are we talking about? Who gives a fuck if the Democrats... It's not about Democrats versus Republicans. It's shitty, bad people who are actually out here abusing. I'm so sorry to anyone who was listening to this. I know we said raping children multiple times in this episode. Trigger warning, 30 minutes in.
Also, because I had the same question, like when this was happening before under the Biden administration, why weren't they released then? Because I don't know nothing about law.
And we told y'all we don't know nothing, but we learning.
But a lot of criminal attorneys have said, they've all said the same thing, but they said because the criminal case was ongoing during the Biden administration, it closed in 2021. Ghislaine Maxwell.
Ghislaine Maxwell.
Oh, where did the fuck did that come from? My roots.
What accent? It's your roots. Maxwell.
Oh my God. Okay.
That's the ancestors, girl. You conjured them up. I don't know what side that came from, no. Maxwell.
Okay.
Yes.
The case was ongoing under the Biden administration. And when you have an open criminal investigation, they said that you don't release any evidence because it could open up victims to the public and things like that.
No, but also for the jury.
Yeah.
You don't want the jury getting all this, like, you know, and like being able to formulate an opinion.
That's why the files weren't released during the Biden administration. Let's go play by play.
Okay.
Just the order of events that's happening now. Emails came out. Republicans responded with the 20,000 plus docket. Now, Adelita Grijalva.
Yes.
Shutdown ended. She was finally sworn in.
Praise God.
She was the one who was the tie-breaking vote for the discharge petition of the Epstein Files. Signed it, and it's going to go to a vote to the Senate, and then the House, and then to the president, and he can veto it, but then they can override it, all this stuff. So now, Trump's strategy, I think, has changed because initially when this happened, he Truth Socialed. He posted on Truth Social.
I still don't know. I have no idea how to... Same.
Yeah, he posted on Truth Social calling for Pam Bondi, Attorney General Pam Bondi, to reopen the case. He's essentially using that strategy because you reopen the case, you can't release the files.
Yes.
It's an open investigation. And then after that, which this literally just happened today as we're recording, he then posted again that he is all for Republicans voting to release the files when it comes to a vote. So he tried to, he got Kash Patel and some other White House officials to try and coerce one of the representatives from Colorado. I think her name is Bobbitt or Barrett. I'll write it up here. But tried to get her to withdraw her vote.
Oh, I saw that he called her into...
And then he called her... She said no.
Yes.
And then he called her personally.
Into the Situation Room, which, mind you, he literally called in all of the top officials of this administration into the Situation Room, which is literally only there for the most pivotal moments. When 9/11 happened, they were in the Situation Room. Like, whenever there's a massive thing that happens, that is when we go to war.
Yeah.
That's when we go to the Situation Room. For emails being released, they went to the Situation Room. And then he called her in personally.
And she still said no.
Shout out to her.
Yeah.
Shout out to her. As much as we want to assume that there are checks and balances in place, I know that there aren't. And if he is saying, okay, release them, it's because he already had people scrub the fuck out of it or change names around. And I would not be surprised if we get them released, if we ever do.
Yeah.
And the only names associated to him are that one poor girl, R.I.P., rest in peace, who passed away. And if everything else is just gone in the wind.
Yeah.
I don't think it's ever going to see the light of day, mind you, but I do think that if it does, it's not going to be what it really is.
Yeah, I agree.
It's going to be lies.
I agree, because clearly it's going to take the whole government down. It's going to ruin.
Needs to.
It needs to. It needs to. But like you said earlier, like, there is way more sinister shit in there than whatever we believe. I believe some of that shit.
No, same.
I do.
No, same. Because this, and I need y'all to really put on your thinking caps and understand what we're saying here. Fuck the labels. The labels are meant to confuse us. When people throw things like Democrats, Republicans, it makes it seem like there are two sides and they don't ever interact and they're not the same. And it's one fighting on one end. One's bad, one's good.
Yeah.
You choose which is bad. You choose which is good. They're the exact same. They're the exact same. There is no reality that this private island with all these things happening was real. To think that that is a thing, and Bill Clinton was there, and Donald Trump was there, they all are in on it, and they are all trying to protect themselves. They all need to go. Especially, and I need y'all to know, the culture definitely is still prevalent amongst the young politicians. And by young, I mean people are in their 30s or 40s.
Yeah.
But it's not as insidious as it is with the older generation that have been in it and have had generational wealth forever. You talk about the Clintons, the Rodhams, you think about all these people, they have had generational wealth before politics. They all know each other. They've all been to the same places. They vacation together. They know each other. They're playing us. And the fact that people are riding for this shit, whenever I see MAGA people who are just like, Jesus loves Trump. Trump loves us. Trump wouldn't spit on you to set you if you were on fire. Trump wouldn't do shit for y'all. Trump hates y'all. We were in the middle of a government shutdown. He wouldn't even feed y'all.
And that's why we always say midterms. I know, especially now, like when we talk about conspiracy theories and shit, everybody thinks their vote doesn't matter. It does.
It does matter.
It does
and
matter.
It was proven that it matters in the last election.
Yes.
Mamdani never would have won.
No.
If it wasn't for the people coming together, rallying, and actually voting.
But there are so many people who are running who don't have like a ton of political experience. And I'm just like, try it.
No,
try
for real.
Because
no,
at this point, the people who have like tenure as a politician, I don't want career politicians.
Their
anymore.
hands are dirty.
Yes.
You've already done fucked up
Nancy
shit.
Pelosi says she ain't retiring until she's 87.
She needs to get the fuck
like,
out of here. Because at this point, it has nothing to do with job security. You're rich. You're
rich
wealthy.
As fuck.
You want to stay there because of the power.
Yes.
And because you probably are indebted to certain people and they don't want you to leave.
Get them out of here.
She wants a vacation.
Yes.
She wants to retire. She can't.
Get them
because
out of
you're
here.
in somebody's fucking pocket. They're all in somebody's fucking pocket, bro. That's why Mamdani's so exciting. Because one, everybody hates him.
Yes.
And two, you haven't been in the game that long. You are still clean. What do you think is going to come of this?
I mean, I would love to see some form of accountability. What I want to come from it is not going to come from it.
What do you think that is?
I don't even know if... Ideally, I would love for him to be impeached and do jail time.
Yeah.
You know, spend the rest of his life rotting in a prison. But I don't think he's ever going to do time.
For me, it's not just about him because at the end of the day,
it's everybody.
I don't even care so much about him doing time. I would rather him be exposed and embarrassed and for him to die hated by the world. That is what I want for him. And for the rest of his administration, them niggas can go to jail.
I want
Caroline Levitt in.
Yeah.
I want them to send her to Venezuela.
I want them to be uncomfortable.
Pam Bondi, send her to Venezuela.
Yeah. I don't want them to have because I don't even think he cares if everybody hates him. I don't even think they care. They're narcissists.
He cares.
I don't want him to spend an ounce of comfort the rest of his days.
Yeah, no, for sure.
I want him to be tortured. I want all of them to be tortured, just like they tortured those kids.
Gout.
I want
intense gout.
Girl, worse than that. The things that I have thought of.
Necrosis.
No.
Flesh-eating bacteria.
Literally. I want the worst possible things to happen to them.
I just want to know, and this is the thing.
What?
I really do believe that these people with all of this power, this wealth, this influence in the government, they are also out here with just a coven of witches behind them, protecting them.
And I'm like, where is our coven?
No, because the thing is, I know for a fact there have to be at minimum 1,000 witches right now. There have to be candles lit from coast to coast. There have to be people who don't even live in the United States who just empathize with us in Africa, Australia, Europe, Asia, doing all forms of witchcraft. How are y'all unscathed? And the thing is, I don't think they're unscathed because his health has been deteriorating very quickly during this term. So I think it is working. I just don't understand why it's not working fast enough. What's that thing that they keep saying he has? It's like a something that like takes the hits on his behalf, like a.
I don't know what you're talking
They're
about.
saying it's some word that means something in like witchcraft, where basically they like put it think like voodoo doll, but like like something separate. I don't know what the term is, but it's supposed to be like if you hex him, that thing receives the hex instead of him. So it's like protective. It's like a body double type situation. And I need someone out there to figure out how to stop that shit.
Yeah.
Please. Stay protected, y'all. Stay prayed up. But also, if you out here and you really about that life for real, get your cauldron, baby. Get the cauldron.
I fear it's not enough because they're doing like sacrifices and shit.
Yeah. Honestly, we need to tap into that ancestral shit.
I know.
Yeah.
I've been trying.
Girl, the ancestor came through just now.
Ghislaine
Maxwell. Girl, that was somebody from Tennessee.
Literally. God. What do you think will happen? Anything? You think he's going to finish out the presidency? The term?
Well, the thing is, I genuinely have no fucking clue. Only because it's a few things. One, I know I used to have faith in the judicial system. I no longer do.
Yeah.
I now fully understand that anybody can be paid and that an oath means nothing and that even the people at the tippy top are corrupt as fuck.
Yeah.
So I don't think that there's going to be justice in that way, but I do believe in divine retribution. I do believe in karma. And so I feel like I genuinely think that man is miserable. I think that he has a false sense of confidence that he's exuding to us and that he thinks that we're all falling for it, that he believes that he's the shit and everything is great. And it's the best economy in the United States and our government is best and da-da-da-da and all this shit. I don't think he believes that. I think that he's genuinely miserable and I hope that he gets miserabler. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I've been reading Parable of the Sower, like we mentioned earlier, and I hate to say this, but I think that even if we were to get him out, the entire government has been infiltrated at such an intense depth that I don't think it's going to make much of a difference at the trajectory that we're heading in. I think that if we get him and his administration out, the billionaires are still there. And that company towns and things like that are still in our future if we don't create a complete overhaul. It's going to have to be like for real Civil War type shit. And I don't mean like violence. I mean like the entire nation, the people of this nation say, fuck out of here, it's a coup. We're still going in that direction. I think that Stephen Miller would still have his hands in the government. Like I think that all the billionaires, they're still gonna be around. Elon, still gonna be around. And their only goal is to turn the United States into one big faction of company towns. I think that if they could parse off and sell each state, it's going to be, instead of Georgia, it's going to be Google. Instead of California, it's going to be Apple. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I genuinely feel like if they could do that, they would do it.
I hope we see some form of retribution.
And the thing is, I see it in my dreams every night. I've thought of the many ways. Because I don't believe in hell. I don't think that it's a real place.
Yeah.
But I do believe that people get their karma one way or another. And so if reincarnation is real, ooh, that nigga's next lifetime is gonna suck. It's gonna suck. And honestly, I think his life right now is ass. I do. I think that his public embarrassment pales in comparison to what's happening in his private life. I do. But he's used to saving face and he's used to being embarrassed because his life is an embarrassment.
I want to believe that, but I honestly think he couldn't care less.
You know, perception is everything. And in my mind, in my world, it brings me some peace to think that he sits on the edge of his bed with his gout feet.
I mean, yeah, I think he's in pain. I think if anything, you know, that's what is taking a toll on him right now. His health.
No, I think he has access to the internet. He literally he be on Truth Social all goddamn day. He knows how to use Google. There's no way he's not looking his name up and he's not seeing the memes and watching the TikToks. There's no way he's not doing that.
I don't think he's doing that.
I think he is.
I don't think he knows how.
Yes, he does.
I think all he knows how to do, the only app he has on his phone is Truth Social.
On his iPad, his font
and maybe
back,
WebMD. What does
font
this
big
mean?
as fuck and he just out there typing with 2 fingers.
I really don't think he does.
We have a listener letter.
Oh, do you have a question?
Oh, for you?
Yeah.
Damn.
I have a question, and
Ask
it's
me.
just genuine curiosity, and you have to be honest.
Oh, God.
Do you ever wake up in the middle of the night and go to the bathroom?
No.
You've never done that?
I don't. I can probably tell you in the past year, I've probably done it once. And that's like drunk.
Okay. Well, when you did it, did you wash your hands after?
I was drunk. I don't remember.
Fine.
Why? You talking about using the bathroom and going to bed without washing your hands?
Yes.
And getting the germs? No. I don't ever wake up and have to pee. I sleep through the night. Like a newborn baby. Well, no. Newborns don't.
Yeah.
like a toddler after daycare.
Okay. It doesn't happen to me often, but sometimes I do wake up in the middle of the night and have to go to the bathroom. And I'll do hand sanitizer, but I don't wash my hands.
That was a very wholesome, sweet question. You were trying to embarrass me, though. It's
no,
okay.
I wasn't.
You were like, dirty
okay,
bitch.
Okay, another question. On average, how long are your showers? No wash day or nothing like
10
that?
10 days.
10 days? Damn! She's the one using all the water, not AI. Damn!
10 minutes! 10 minutes! Girl, I have literally a half a functioning brain cell right now. 10 minutes. Jay, she literally be in awe. Less than 10 minutes probably.
Yeah.
She literally will be like, how are you done already? Why am I lollygagging?
I
have a job to do. I'm going to scrub a dub and leave. And she's like, no, don't you ever just decompress? Girl, no. I do that on the couch when I'm clean.
I realize, and this is not any, effect on my hygiene whatsoever because I clean very well.
Oh, no, I scrub.
Yes. But I don't really enjoy taking showers.
No, I will say this. When I am sad or I'm going through a deep emotion, I will be in the shower for an extended period of time. Because something about crying in the shower, oh, it's so nice. Also, just having that, first of all, I take scalding hot showers. I need to be hot.
Yeah.
When I'm sad and I stand there, it's always after I finish cleaning. Because once I'm in there, I got to do my job.
Yeah.
And then I'll relax.
Yeah.
I will stand there and I will let the water just literally beat the fuck out of me and broil me. And I'll sit there and I'll think about my life and I'll just be like, fuck. If I'm sad, it feels good. If I'm mad, it feels good. It's nice. I always thought that it was because I'm a Cancer. And just water feels good. It's nice.
I'd rather take a bath than do that. I don't want to do that in a shower.
I got a weird thing about tubs.
What about him?
It literally gives me the heebie-jeebies.
What?
Okay.
What aspect of a bathtub?
My body touching it. Everything about it. Laying in a bathtub, disgusting.
Just even if you clean it before?
Yes. Yes. Fucking the shower curtain.
I hate that.
Fuck. It literally,
but just put on the outside. You don't, in the bath, it won't touch you.
Okay. You have to choose one.
What?
You either have to be wrapped up in a shower curtain that has been used for a year, fully naked, wrapped up, whole body. Or you have to sit across from someone for an hour while they scrape a plate. So you know when people eat and the fork scrapes the plate? That for an hour straight. Can't move. Have to be at the table.
Or how long are you wrapped up?
An hour.
Oh, the plate.
Yeah, I'll take the plate too.
Yeah, I'd rather do the plate.
Oh my God. This is so fucking gross. Okay. Another question. You either have to drink a shot glass full of someone else's spit.
Oh.
You get to choose who the person is.
Okay.
Make it better.
Ew. Or
you have to be wrapped up in a shower curtain for an hour.
Curtain.
I don't got no kids,
curtain.
but if I had a kid, I would do a shot glass.
I was thinking if anything, Peach's spit, but no. I've thought about taking a shot of spit before. I don't know why, but just like the thick consistency and it would
the viscosity
be warm.
of it. Yes. Would it be better if it was cold?
It is easier to down things when they're cold.
I'll let you put it on ice,
but I don't want to.
I'll let you put it on ice, girl.
No.
I'll take the shot glass. I still don't want to be wrapped up. Yeah.
Are you serious?
Swear.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Wrap me up.
Yeah.
Hell no. I don't like lots of saliva. I remember I kissed this guy in college. I don't even want to give too many details in the unlikely event he listens to this.
I remember this story though.
But his grill was tragic. It was the most hurt set of teeth I've ever seen.
Why would you kiss him?
You know, I genuinely liked him. And his personality he had a great personality.
Yeah.
But fuck. The teeth. And like, it just caused like a buildup of saliva in his mouth.
Yuck! Because his body was trying to, he probably had so much plaque. I know that smell was harsh.
The most uncomfortable, like, I almost gagged.
And you still did it.
And I just tried to keep it cute. Like, once I felt the tongue the first time, I was like, oh, let's exit real quick.
Ooh.
And then I just had to get out of there.
He was fine as fuck, huh?
No.
So you wasn't even fine?
No.
And he had... He wasn't fine. He got a fucked up grill.
I know. He was just so funny.
You and I were two ends of the same coin, because that is always whenever you see anybody on my list where you're like, why would Mindy date this person? Just know personality on 10, humor on 15.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
Yeah.
You just know there's one person in particular that I think about all the time that Tabria would look at me and be like, what the fuck? Baby Teeth.
Yes.
And Baby Teeth just had such a good personality.
Yeah.
Baby Teeth was so talented. I mean, like an exquisite has work in galleries, painter. Okay? Amazing musician. All right? Played multiple instruments. Just amazing. Intelligent. Read so many books. Listen, first of all, I never said he was a looker. But
honestly, that's an easy fix, though.
it is. Tabria couldn't look past the baby teeth.
It was, I mean, just get your gums shaved a little bit and it's fine. That's an easy procedure.
I really liked him.
You did.
Your face. I did. He was so nice. And he's, community. Mm-hmm. I love me a bi man. Mm-hmm. I do.
Oh my God.
I do.
Yeah. I can't, that's one of my non-negotiables. And I think when I was dating that guy, I was just trying to prove to myself, like, looks aren't everything. I can deal with this, but I can't. Teeth are a non-negotiable for me. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I can't. And and I'm not saying they got to be perfect, but when I tell you.
Yeah. No.
Like-
I mean, you clearly, I baby teeth broke up with me, so clearly I can deal with a lot. But for me, it's not even about the actual teeth themselves. It's about, because you can still have healthy oral hygiene.
Yeah.
It's oral hygiene for me.
Yeah.
If you open your mouth and I could smell your breath, you know how everybody had that one uncle? Mm-hmm. Where the minute he opened his mouth up, it's just like, oof, how does your wife? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you have oral hygiene that's like that, I can't fuck with you. I mean, hygiene, period.
Yeah.
Can't do it. Can't do it. Anyway.
Are you going to read the listener letter or not?
Oh! On this week's listener letter, I'm going to read it, y'all. This is the listener letter.
Okay.
Hey, y'all. I'm so glad you're back. As an OG listener, it feels like having my besties back again. Yay! I'm currently dating my dream girl. We've been together for 9 months, mostly through long distance. We met a couple of weeks before I moved from a small city to a big city to a small remote town.
Okay.
Sorry. Moved from the big city to a small remote town. Mm-hmm. She still lives there, and I travel back and forth for work to see her. Mm-hmm. She visits when she can, but doesn't have the same flexibility. This town is my dream come true. I've even changed careers to work remotely. I spend a significant amount of money to break my lease and move. After a decade of dreaming, I finally made it happen. However, there's a catch. The town doesn't offer many job opportunities, and my girlfriend is either unable or unwilling to find a remote job. She genuinely wants us to live together, which would mean sacrificing the peaceful dream I've envisioned and relocating to another state, closer to her friends and family. While I don't have any family or friends here or there, the town has a tight-knit community feel. Our leases are ending soon, and I'm facing a difficult decision. I don't want to move and leave the town that I love, but I would hate to have to jeopardize our relationship over this. Additionally, I've always been the one to make sacrifices and to move for someone, but it never seems to work out. What should I do? Thanks. I'm not going to say her name just in case. Added context, but don't read out loud. Ooh. Okay, we just read the part that we're not supposed to read out loud, and it definitely gave us some more context, but made it a lot more difficult.
Asking someone to move on either end is a huge ask. It's a very big request. And
a huge part of the part that we didn't read out loud is the fact that she believes she manifested this person because she hadn't been in a relationship in a really long time and she was happy alone. And this person kind of like came just from the universe and seems to be perfect. And that, I understand that feeling and how that can feel when you are in the, not even just a peak of your career, but in a good space in your career.
Yeah. I mean, I don't feel like she's annoyed with the person for, I mean, you can't be annoyed at somebody not being able to find a job, but even being unwilling necessarily, because that's like asking you to go move to, middle of nowhere.
Yeah, no.
For somebody who lives in a big city.
And has no intentions on this.
Yeah,
and it seems like you're happy in this small town. And I'm gonna keep it real with you. And I know that this is not a truth that you're ready to hear, that you want to hear. I'm going to look you in your face when I say this. I'm going to hold your hand gently and with love. I know that you are very dedicated to this relationship, and I know that you have moved for other people in the past. I do not think that you should move out of a space and a place that brings you genuine joy and where you are financially stable, especially not in this economy.
Right.
I also do not want you to strong arm a person to come to you.
Right.
With that being said, compatibility is a very, very important part of any relationship. And if this incompatibility is showing up right now, it is something that you need to pay attention to and something that is not going to change or go away. You love living in a small town. You are happy there. If she does not want to come to you and you know that if she did, she would be unhappy, it may not be it. This might not be the relationship. And it does not mean that either one of you is non-deserving of love, or that, you know, there's your only chance at love and you're going to let it slip away. That doesn't mean that. But if you ever have to compromise and one person ends up being genuinely if someone has to lose something for you to gain something, it's not worth it. It's just not worth it.
Yeah.
I want you to be happy. I know that you love this person. I know this person probably loves you too. And you need to let them know straight up that you have given up on your happiness and where you live for other people in the past. And I know that that has nothing to do with your current relationship, but you've already experienced what that can look like, and displacing yourself and also kind of like financially upending yourself. It's just not smart. Mm-hmm. It's just not smart. If she is willing to try out your small town, especially since you said her lease is up, then I think that you should try that. Because I know me, I'm the first one to be like, I'm not built for a small town. Have I ever lived in one? No. Mm-hmm. Would I be willing to try it out? Yes. But I also am willing to tell you within 6 months if this is going to work or not. And you have to be ready and open to the possibility that maybe this is just something that you guys can't get over. But ask and see if she's willing to try.
Yeah, it definitely wouldn't take me 6 months to figure it out.
Yeah, for sure. She should come visit for a month.
She should know when to visit.
Yeah.
I'm curious to know how far they live from each other. Like, did it say? They're in different states?
It said long distance. Let me see. It says they've been together for 9 months. No, they might be in the same. No, it's a different state because she mentioned that in order for her to be with her, she would have to relocate to another state.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Mm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's a tough one.
It is. And I think that realistically, if it's easier for her to find work without having to get new licensure and all that shit, she should be the one to come to you.
Yeah.
And I think that realistically, it just makes sense. And if she can't see that that makes the most sense, then she might not be willing. Mm-hmm. And that might be your sign.
Yeah, I also feel like you already know the answer because you said, you know, you live in a very, very small town. Ain't no jobs there. You know?
And if she's not willing to find remote work.
Yeah. And finding remote work is so hard nowadays.
Remote work that's actually worth it.
And reliable.
Yeah.
Because they'd be letting people go like that.
Yeah.
You know, that's... Yeah. I'm inclined to tell y'all both just stay where y'all are at right now and see how much longer you can go long distance.
Also, I'm not saying that it doesn't work when people U-Haul. And I know that for some people, 9 months does not count as a U-Haul. It is a U-Haul. Y'all have not known each other long enough to want to live together off top. As women who date women, we have to learn how to slow it down. Mm-hmm. I know that it sucks being long distance. I know that missing your person constantly sucks. Take your time in getting to know this person because I don't want you to upend your life and realize it's not it. Yeah. And I don't want her to upend her life and realize that it's not it. Maybe you guys both re-sign leases in your respective locations for the next year. And if by the end of this next year, you guys are still in love and still really want to be together, then that's when the hard choices need to be made.
Mm-hmm. And maybe she moves to the nearest big city to you.
Yes.
And maybe that, you know, where y'all are driving distance.
That's beautiful. Yes. And at that point, you guys could both have a home.
Yeah.
You know, 2 homes. You guys share an apartment in the city and you share an apartment in the small remote town. And when she wants to get away from the big city, you guys can go there. When you want to go into the city, you can go there. And you guys can just share your life that way. Genuinely, I could live like that. I could be married and live like that and be happy. Mm-hmm. I hope that was helpful. Yeah.
That's a hard one.
It is hard. It is hard.
Yeah. Well, we're finna go to sleep.
Hell yeah.
It's almost 10 o'clock.
Y'all, I have been up and functioning since 6 a.m. I just want to sit in silence. That is it.
I want to eat. Mindy bought me a little pita
sandwich. It's good as fuck. I can't wait to see what you think. So good. It's good as fuck.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. It's been real. It's been fun.
We ready to get the fuck out.
That bitch has been real fun.
We'll see y'all next week.
Good night.